Hello, hello. We're back with more Zomboid. Sorry it took a couple days. I had a very busy weekend and week, really. I spent some time cleaning up the base here. I did not know, a commenter let me know, that you can actually take out those light posts with the sledgehammer. I thought you couldn't for some reason. So, cleaned the stairs and everything up, got the storage a little bit more organized. But now we got things we need to. Oh yeah, we drug a barbecue in here as well. I don't know if that was last episode or between. I forgot. Still need to clean this up a little bit, but we got the food storage room cleaned up. Finally found a welder's mask, so I was able to take out all those frickin' washers and dryers that were right here. So cleaned up our food storage room. We've got a few things that are going to be concerns in the near-ish future. One, electricity. So we're going to need to find a generator. And also maybe start thinking about solar power. And water. Water's going to get cut off sometime in the next month or so. So until we can, you know, dig a well or something like that, we're gonna have to find some water storage, like water coolers or barrels or something like that. So biggest priority right now is gonna be getting into a vehicle. Because if I'm finding water coolers and stuff like that, I'm gonna need to haul them home, right? And that is going to take me basically forever if I try and do it by foot, right? Live this day as if it were your last. Ha ha ha. Very funny. So, biggest thing, we need to get electric skill and electronic skill rather, and mechanics skill up a little bit so that we can hotwire like this van that's in perfectly good shape and I believe has gas in it. Let's double check that real quick. Brain. Yeah, that's a half full of gas. Because eventually, yeah, one of the critiques of my little base build I got here is like, how the hell are you gonna get a vehicle in there? Well, that's what this building is for. That's what this building right here is for. I'm gonna clean out the inside of this place. This is gonna be my garage. That's where I'm gonna park my Ferrari in my garage. Knowledge. I'm gonna clean all this out. And since this whole wall is open, what I'm just gonna do is eventually cut down the trees in this area. Wall will go out to about here. And then all the way down here to this corner. And then connect right here. So then I have this big kind of open area as like a nice little secondary courtyard to defend from if I need to. And then whoop, 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 whoop. There we go. Whoop. And then we'll probably build a wall with a gate across this road. But that's all for the future. Alright, we can't even hotwire a vehicle yet. So unless I find one with keys in it, that ain't happening. Let's grab us a snack while we're here, alright? Let's have some delicious canned potato. Some delicious canned taters. Straight out of the can. a most pleasant dining experience. Alright. Now, most of these skill books, at least the like skill magazine ones that you can read in like 10-20 minutes, I've already gone through. And we did go through the electronics book 1. I've just been kind of going through these zombies here and picking up all their electronics items so that we can gather them up into one place and then disassemble them all at once so that we get a big old lump of electronics XP. I don't remember off the top of my head if you just need electronics 1 or electronics 2 for hot wiring. Excuse me. Come right over here, please. Yes. Freaking Zip 22 taunting me. God, those things are such pieces of shit. While I was cleaning up the base, a cop zombie showed up, and I got this sweet baton. This sweet monadnock. Like riot baton. Doesn't do great damage, but we don't have tons of variety in our melee weapons right now, so I'm just kind of believe we can disassemble the disposable camera for electronics, so take that. Just doing a quick sweep, picking up some of the stuff we missed. Then we're gonna run back to the base and do a little disassemble. Get our electronics XP up, and then the real fun is gonna start, because then we're gonna have to find like a junker car or something. We're gonna have to find a junker car to repeatedly disassemble and reassemble for mechanics XP. And that's gonna be the real grind. That's gonna be the pain. Walkie-talkie. And yo, a pink Taurus 856? Hell yeah. I don't know why they're carrying 357 mag ammo for and speed loader for this. You would not be able to chamber it in a 38 special revolver. Common misconception, alright? You can shoot 38 special out of a 357. You cannot shoot 357 Magnum out of a 38 special. That is a good way to lose your hand. To big explosion. Which is why most revolvers will not even, if it's a 38 special revolver, it will not even seat a 357 Magnum round to prevent people from Darwin awarding themselves. From this is your daily gun knowledge with your buddy Tier the 357 Magnum enjoyer. I like my revolvers, and I love my 357 Magnum. The big boom. It's just so versatile. Oh hey, some 308 ammo. Not like I have anything that shoots it, but 308 weapons are not too uncommon at the very least. So it's worth holding on to pretty much any kind of ammo we find, since we have been finding a decent amount of pistols. We found the one rifle, that 30-06 hunting rifle, but got 3 rounds that are in it, and that's it. Plus, rifles and stuff like that is going to be great once we've leveled our aiming and reloading a little bit. But, in the short term, no, I'm not going to waste high-powered rifle ammo when I've got 0 aiming skill. Alright, I left that one there because we've already got a couple 22 pistols. And it's got no ammo in it. Oh, hello! Right over here, please. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, we got a little stutter. Okay, we'll grab that. Oop. Okay, it did get put in the backpack. Excellent. I was worried that it got put in the regular inventory there, which should be no good. Alright. Dude, your chewing was too loud. Alright. I had to take you out. You were chewing too loud. Whoop. Digital watch. Can't forget that. Alright, that's what we're here for. That's what we're here for. Matches, always useful. At least until we've reached that point where, you know, we have metric tons of them sitting in crates and we just don't want them to take up room in storage anymore. Oh, sunflower seeds. Don't mind if I do. So we'll probably end up using this thing right here as our mechanics learning bed. I mean, it's in really good shape, but we don't have keys for it, and I would prefer the van just for more storage space. Just to make double damn sure that we don't have a key for this. Yeah, there's no key for this. Where the hell did you come from? Oh, it sounded like they were banging on the window of the car. I was like, excuse me? Hello? Okay, never mind. We'll do it your way. God, you didn't even have anything good on you. Pathetic. Pathetic creature. Ooh, TV remotes. We can disassemble those. I know we can disassemble like the TVs and stuff too, but oh, how about a sausage? Let's take a sausage with us. And some ground beef. We'll throw those in the freezer real quick. And hopefully we'll be able to get a generator in time. We do have, Jesus, this must be like crossing a loading chunk or something. It's not freezing up the recorder or anything, just the game for just a second. Seems to be Bedford Falls is infamous for that. So I think whenever we're done with this playthrough and we go to a next one, I'm going to be taking Bedford Falls off of the playlist, off the mod list. I've not had these loading issues, these like load stuttering issues in any other city, even like Raven Creek or Louisville. Let's take a jaunt on back. Take a little jog. Take a little jog on back to the Hobo Castle. Or at least the Hobo Keep. It'll be a more complete castle once we build onto it a bit, huh? Hey, where do you think you're going? You'll walk away from me. Please step right over here. Thank you. Please perish. There we go. There we go. Carrying 2 purses. Both concealed carry purses. I've got a P226 already. Yo, a 22 Mark 4 2245. Those look slick. In before this whole playthrough just becomes, you know, gun collector. Gun collector simulator, alright. Get bonked. Get bonked, idiots. Stay there. And perish. Where were we? Oh yes. Taking a yog home. Taking a yog. And of course nothing. And of course nothing. Nah, we made a good little haul here. Good little haul. That should be enough to get our electronics up to at least 1. Plus what I've already got in there, which is not insignificant. Well, the meat freezer. We're sticking all of our meat that we find. Alright. Everything else can go into storages. Random bits of ammo. Speed loader. 38 special revolver and another 22 pistol we found. Screws. Matches. Alright, now pretty much everything else. We're gonna go... Oh, wrong room. It's this one. It's this one. Where I've been putting all this stuff. And let's see how crazy we end up getting here. Dismantle them all. Super speed. Alright. Dismantle all the cameras. Dismantle all the earbuds. Dismantle headphones. Dismantle all the TV remotes. Alright, that got us to electrical 1. So let's just go, we still got the bonus from the books. So let's disassemble all of the radios as well. Get all this stuff put away. Alright, and didn't get us too far towards electrical 2, but that's fine, that's fine. We're gonna... Oh. We missed a piece. Let's make sure that I didn't stash anything else in here that... Nope, a lot of this is... Oh, we could disassemble his radios, actually. Excellent. We'll put the results of that. Once again into here. Getting sleepy already when we did have an early start this morning. How are we doing on our body weight? let's have a couple calories then to... Actually, I started on this bag of chips, so we'll just finish that off. Finish that off. Make sure to fill our canteen and wash our clothes in the old fancy turlet. And then we gotta work on our knowledge. Alright, if we want to be just like our hero, Tyler, we gotta get some knowledge. Let's start working on Mechanics 1 book. And then, once... Oh, excuse me, I'm taking a stretch here. Once we wake up in the morning, I think we're gonna go out on just a loot run. Just looking for loot. Alright, there's lots of houses and everything we haven't been into nearby yet. There's the gas station that's right over by those diners, right at the T intersection there. There's a lot of stuff we haven't explored yet. And I want to start seeing if I can put eyes on like some water coolers. Maybe not haul them today. We'll wait to haul them until we have a little more reliable means of hauling them. But at least we can put eyes on them, know where there might be some stuff that we need as far as furniture, water coolers. I would like to haul a bed over here once we get a vehicle, because old Chuck has been waking up with some neck pain. Alright, we got 50 pages of it done. Let's take a sleep. Well, sun won't be up once we've waken up, so we'll let old Chuck have a snack and do some light reading before we go out. Yeah, waking up 04:30. Waking up at 04:30 means, actually, let's put this baton away for now. And we're gonna take the bat. It's in a little better shape. Now let's have ourselves a snack. Let's let him jork his peanuts and have a meat stick. Then we're gonna read some more out of Mechanics Volume 1 until the sun comes up. Oh, looks like we might have a little fog this morning. That's okay. We don't want to be sitting around all day just reading books. Like a nerd. What? Yeah, I keep seeing that Stone Toad Steve Austin thing going around. With a little jumping, what? Little ass whooping, what? That big 500-pound son-of-a-bitch Bowser. It's just, it kills me. Stone Toad said so. It's brilliant. It's amazing. We need more Stone Toad, alright? Stone Toad Steve Austin. Oh. Appears I've got an admirer. Come here. Ma'am. Right over here. You look lovely today. I'm gonna have to bonk you to death. Oh, never mind. Never mind, you got a liberal haircut. Get out of my face with that. And none of these offices have a frickin' water cooler. What the hell's wrong with these people? You're telling me this is Kentucky in the 90s and that every office doesn't have a freaking water cooler? Unreal. My immersion ruined. Oh yeah, we already mostly looted all the useful stuff out of there. Other than things like, you know, non-perishable food that we can come back and get any time, and it's not in a hurry for us to haul over. Now, I haven't explored the upper floors of the library. So let's take a goosey gander while we're here. I will resist the urge to drink from the urinals. Not let the intrusive voices win this time. Doesn't look like anything but the books here. Oh, I haven't read that book on shivs. That I have already read. Alright. Yeah, I don't think there's gonna be a water cooler up here, unfortunately. Or really too much furniture, of the kind of furniture that I want. It's like a lot of tables, chairs, reading rooms. And don't get me wrong, I'm gonna be coming around and... Jeez, I'm like... Oh, it's because I could see down there. I'm just like, what the hell's wrong with this place? Was this library or was this just like a straight up school? Okay, well I can definitely mark for this place that I want to grab one of those stoves and bring it over here. And there's definitely some delicious things I would like to grab. But since they're already in the refrigerator, I'll come over here when I'm wanting to just do a food run and grab it all, run immediately back, and throw it in the dang ol' freezers back at Hobo HQ. Nails. Some nails. What? A wrench. What? Battery. What? Alright. Enough stone cold for one day. Before I blow my voice out. Bunch of random crap sitting around here. You think I want to learn how to dance? Or I just realized I was doing the. I was like, that was somewhere. That was too close to the stone cold voice again. So I apologize for nothing. Can't help that I'm a voice chameleon. Yeah, I never use adhesive tape, alright? It's like not even worth it. If you're not gonna use duct tape, at least for repairs, don't even bother. Oh. Appears we have some new friends downstairs. I'm sure they'll be kind enough to wait for me to come out there on my own. Some more books. Arthur. What about the top floor? Is it like a lecture hall? Is it? What the hell was this place? First it seemed like a library, then it seems like a school, now it's seeming to be like a college. Or maybe a cult compound. Fanta pineapple. I haven't had one of those in years. I see them all the time, but it's one of those things like, man, you gotta really be in a mood for a pineapple flavored soda. Alright, that's not something I would consume or imbibe on the regular. Now, what the hell's the purpose of this place? Cheaps. Well, still no water coolers or anything like that. But we have found a few things while we were here. And I definitely know now that I need to come back up here when I'm doing a food run and grab all that stuff out of the fridges and freezers. Yeah, there's definitely more Zambonis downstairs. More of these, like, lecture halls or cult indoctrination centers. That's what it looks like down here, alright. Or up here, rather. Oh, our friends have come to see us. Greetings. Greetings, good sir. I thought that dude's clothes weren't showing up, but free cigs that I had passed over before? Hell yeah. Yeah, I'm just saying, if there's anything that's gonna be a currency in the apocalypse, it ain't gonna be bottle caps, it's gonna be smokes, Arthur. At me, you bastards. Damn feds coming after me. Damn glowies coming after me. No, it's enough to drive a man insane. Drive him a little crazy. Gang stalked by zombies in hazmat suits. That is, dude, that has got to be some of the most batshit insane stuff. People, it's like, that's some random weirdo claiming that the government hires people to follow them around, and it's like, my brother in Christ, you are not that important. You're not anywhere near that important. That's not to say that the government doesn't surveil people, because they absolutely do. But listen, your average person has such shit infosec, persec, opsec, comsec. The government doesn't need to hire somebody to follow you around to know what you're doing. If they really want to know. Alright. The government. The fat boys, the glowies. They, for most of you, and in some ways definitely calling myself out here, you know. I've not always displayed the best comsec or infosec. For most people, the government already knows what you're doing. Alright? If they want to. For most of us, we're not that important. But for those of us that are, you know, definitely on some lists, they already know what you're doing. You already know what you're up to. Alright? It's because people have bad sense of personal security and information security. They don't protect their stuff. They don't use a VPN. Nobody's using a VPN, a VPN. Nobody's Well, plus people, you know, use Instagram, TikTok, yada 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 yada. People will say, I'm being gang stalked. The government's hiring people to follow me around as they record their face on freaking Instagram and TikTok or whatever. Boggles my mind. It's like, my brother in Christ, they don't need to follow you around. You're posting where you're at on Facebook and TikTok. And people got Daniel Larson syndrome that they, like, people are following me, people are following me, people are following me. And it's like, yeah, you're posting your location? And then you're surprised that people know where you're at. But then again, you know, I can't exactly attribute a abundance of intelligence to the average person these days. You're wrong, like, I know people that are quite like book intelligent people, like well read, well learned people. But it's just like zero common knowledge, zero like street smarts, I guess would kind. I hate using like street smarts versus book smarts though. 'Cause it's like what you're calling street smarts should just be like common sense, common knowledge kind of things, right? Like how to do basic cooking and cleaning tasks, right? How to freaking do your taxes. It used to be common knowledge, right? First couple times I had to file my tax return, I still had to do it the old-fashioned way, like pen and paper, filling out a 1040 and mailing it to the IRS. That's not common knowledge anymore, and you see people that shouldn't have to, right? People that are only getting regular tax forms, like people that are just working a regular job that gives them a W-2 and don't have dependents, and don't have any other special forms. They're not getting any 1099s. They're not, you know, etc., 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 etc. Going to frickin' H&R Block and paying them money to file their taxes. I'm like, my brother in Christ, TurboTax Basic is free, and they already do all the work for you, right? I don't get it. People are just like, people lost their minds, right? And yeah, what definitely a lot of it to blame is the older generations, you know. A lot of Gen Xers and early millennials who are raised kids now that are complete incompetents because they never taught them how to do anything. Yeah, I don't mean to call it my own wife here, but she never learned how before. When my wife moved in with me, the only thing she knew how to cook was scrambled eggs. She didn't know how to make top ramen. She had to read the instructions to know how to make top ramen. And she didn't know how to work a vacuum cleaner. Didn't know how to do pretty much anything as far as except for the most basic of like house cleaning tasks. And it's like, well, you know what? Time to learn. Your parents didn't teach you this, but I'm going to, because I'm not gonna do everything for you. Yeah, I do most of the housework, but I'm not gonna do absolutely everything for you. That's silly. All right. A butler, I am not. But I mean, I've seen this with a lot of younger, like especially late teens, early 20s, not knowing how to do a dang thing. Oh, we had a little load stutter there. Cool. Kettle, we definitely need one of those. That there is a crisis of competence going with, and like I said, a lot of the blame, rather, should sit on the parents for not teaching these things. However, once you become an adult, there is kind of an inherent responsibility that's like, hey, if you don't know how to do something, look it up. I'm saying this to people all the time. Wife, brother, I've said this too, is like, listen, in your hand at all, or in your pocket at all times, you've got access to the information, to instructions on how to do pretty much anything. Alright? And what do you use it for? Scrolling Instagram or scrolling TikTok. Alright, copy that. Well, that's fine, you know. I'm not hating, alright. I do like, you know, laughing at people's shit posts. However, it's like, man, I don't know how to do this, so I'm just not gonna do it. Alright, well, fucking use that phone and Google it, dude. Figure it out, dude. Oh, hello, Jackpot. Hello, Jackpot Axe. Hell, we hit the jackpot, boys. We're in the money. As far as weapons. Beautiful. Now, who else bashing in here? Who's smacking on my door? Well, not my door, but... Alright. Well, that is a lot of weight and everything. So I'm going to mark this house to come back to it later. When I can pry everything out of there. We're just going to put a red dot right there, and I will remember that means that house has some juicy loot in it. Some juicy loot. Let's explore up this street a little bit. There's another barricaded house. Is this another survivor house right freaking next door? Oh, hello. Did we just hit the jackpot again? Aw, oh, damn it. Oh, dang it, Bobby. Get your crowbar out. Yep. I guess we're back to crowbar chatting it. The tool of tools and weapon of weapons. The almighty crowbar. It's not the best at anything, but it does a lot of things pretty well. The hell did you all come from? The tax man send you? The satellite man send you? Oh. Alright. Well. They all came out of frickin' nowhere, but... Come on, pry that door open. I want to see what's inside. Well, I can identify the big loot spots, and then so I can know how to loot those first, and then we'll come through again later and just systematically loot. Oh, yep. We got got some more baseball bats. And another crowbar. Which means this probably is another survivor house. I hear more Zambonis outside, though. Yep. way more melee weapons. Alright. More machetes, more crowbars, salvaged warhammer. We're taking the trench shovel right now. But the rest we'll leave for a later, pick up at a later date. Jesus. Oh, we're gonna be the frickin', we're gonna be geared the hell out here real quick, Arthur. Two survivor houses on the same street, frickin' right next door to each other, with tons of good melee weapons. Well, let's definitely be sure to mark this one as well. Sneer lady, I don't want to know what you're selling. Bunch of flesh-eating cannibal hippies. Gang stalking me. Bunch of degenerates. I'm not gonna bother with that one that's in the garage. We're gonna start heading back towards the old home front and get some more reading done on our mechanics book. I believe now that I've got all the tools I'm gonna need to start disassemble, reassemble that that first car that was sitting at the intersection. It looks like we got a couple more here. Now, we're gonna have to take care of this zombie problem. And I'm also gonna have to find some propane tanks or something, because I'm gonna have a lot of car wrecks to disassemble with my propane torch. Alright, I don't care what anybody says, pipe wrench is at least an A tier vanilla zomboid weapon, alright? Obviously crowbar is triple S plus super sexy style tier, alright? But pipe wrench is up there, top 5 at the very least. For vanilla melee weapons. Just pure utility. Get bonked, idiot. Hello, please, over here, away from this car, so that I can see if it's open, or, you know, make it open. Alright, it's locked. Well, that's fine. I have a crowbar. Come on, you can get her open. Damn it. And we're exerted. That's fine. We can take on a couple zombies at moderate exertion. Ain't gonna be too bad. But once we've cleared out these couple, we're gonna head back to the old home front. The hell y'all come from? Apparently I kicked the hornet's nest over here. Nah, it's not that bad. It's just a handful. I'll just like to exaggerate on purpose because it's funny. Okay. Please everybody line up in an orderly manner. I will be with you shortly. Thank you for waiting your turn. Please, wait your turn. I was servicing another customer first, thank you. God, so impatient. And this is why we love the pipe wrench, baby. Big damage. Big damage. Free juice box. Frick yeah. Frick yeah, dude. Juice box. Alright, almost back to the home front. Oh. Yeah, this lady in the dress is gonna follow me all the way home, I know. Should find old Chuck irresistible. Moving on. Get this boy home, he's getting tired. He's getting tired, he's out of breath. He's had a long day of loot. Alright. Long day of looting, and we found the 2 survivor houses. It's now time for us to go back to our true pursuit, the quest of knowledge. Alright. Old Chuck here's been a hobo for too long. He wants a Ferrari in his garage. And that pursuit necessitates knowledge. We need to finish that mechanics book. Where the hell do y'all come from? Alright. Fine, I guess I've got enough time to pipe wrench you. Back! Foul demons and beasts. Screw you. Alright. Moving right along. Let's get this stuff home and get our boy to bed. Or, excuse me, not to bed yet. Get him a snack. Give him a little snacky poo. What are we doing on calories? We're losing body weight. At this body weight, that's fine, but I would like to maybe peter it off. Get these weapons put away. As well as the cooking utensils we picked up. Go ahead and throw those in there. Throw all these melee weapons in here, which I will definitely be going on a big loot run to really clean those places out later. At a later date. They're marked, they ain't going anywhere. The dang old loot goblins ain't gonna be carrying them off in the meantime. Yeah, I'll get those all in there. Trench shovel included. Now we're looking a little more properly equipped to really take on zombies in numbers. Have yourself a meat stick. And a bag of Lay's barbecue chips. Delicious. Screws. screws go in here, right? Or actually, they go in here. Yes! Yes, 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 yes. Alright. Let's get a little more progress on the old Mechanics 1. We need that knowledge. Cause I'm gonna do the mechanics grinding off recording, because that is so tedious. But there's no way I'm doing it without finishing that dang old book. So, give our boy a sleep. Alright. Bed at 10 o'clock. You've been going to bed a little late there, buddy. It's the pursuit of knowledge. Keeps one up. I don't know how many more times I can do the Ty Lopez knowledge bit without cracking up. Without losing my dang old mind. Ooh, excuse me, I got the hiccups. All of a sudden. Whew. Let's finish up the mechanics book. The pursuit of knowledge must be continuously pursued. There we go. While we're going off on people trying to sound smarter than they are. Oh, only 10 pages more. Come on, you got it. Boom. Alright, now this one can go into the barbecue as fuel. We're burning books, boys. Have some teriyaki beef jerky. And a cigarette. Lunch of champions right there. Bag of teriyaki beef jerky and a cigarette. Brilliant. Alright. And it looks like we are about at our time. So I think this is where we're going to hang it up for today. Next time we will be probably continuing the pursuit of great knowledge, as well as improving the base and continuing just doing what we're doing. You know, having a grand old time. Being the hobo king of Bedford Falls in his hobo castle that will continue to expand. But anyways, thanks everybody for coming out. Be sure to leave a like, maybe even comment, maybe even subscribe, and I will catch y'all later. Have a good one. Bye-bye.